Today we have bread. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Bread. Fave 5 hits. Is that what that says? Fab? Oh, Fav? Fav? 5? Oh, favorite 5. Okay, hits. This is a special request by Raimundo. Thank you so much for the coffee and for being a patron. I really appreciate it. So he writes here. Hey George, here is a request for the band Bread. This is a video of several of their best hits. These songs are all from the period of about 70 to 72. They're mellow songs, so make sure you're in a really chill mood. Okay. Also, whoever made the video edited it so that the songs sort of flow into each other rather than a silence between each song. So just be aware the songs have no pause between. Hope you enjoy Bread. I do like bread, the food, but now we have this band which I've never heard of before. I don't know what. Maybe that's what it is. The name is so that, like, if you just hear bread, then maybe it goes over your head and you're not thinking about the band. But all right, we have Bread hit songs. I may do a little research at the end, but I want to go into this completely blank. So here we go. Guys, thank you for tuning in. If you would like to support my music journey, check out my Patreon. It helps out a lot. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. So number 1, Everything I Own by Bread.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew, I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home.
I think I've heard this song, at least the chorus.
I would give everything I own just to have you back again. You taught me how to love, what it's all. You never said too much, but still you showed the way. And I knew from watching you, nobody else could ever know part of me that can't let go. And I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again.
Going into the next song, I can feel it. Quick first impression here. Very, very beautiful voice. Let's start off with that. He has like this nice tenor range of voice, goes into those high notes and even into like falsettos. It is very chill. It's kind of mellow. It's kind of like a happy tune from back in the day. Reminds me a bit of the Beatles. And they're just slightly after them in 1970, 72. But yeah, it has that like that classic feel of like older music. I don't know if I'm explaining it the right way, but also the chorus here. I would give everything I own. I think I'm confusing it with another song that has a very similar chorus. It might be I Would Do Anything for Love by Meatloaf, or maybe another song that is kind of close to it. But yeah, I really like the chords that they're playing on the guitar, and the balance of the instrumentation. It's this era of music that I think has like such a perfect balance of sound. They knew how to use the instruments like properly in terms of like levels, timing, companionship. Just very cool composition. So I'm liking this. All right, make it with you.
Once again. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well, and every little thing only time will tell. If you believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Baby, you know that dreams, they're for those who sleep. Life, it's for us to keep. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl.
Oh, whoa, just a second here. The percussion in this song, that like reminds me a lot of She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5. If you haven't heard this song, go check it out and then report back to me and see if you find the similarities. But yeah, there's such a nice vibe about this group. It makes me feel at peace, comfortable, like I'm on vacation, right? I'm in some sort of island and I feel a nice breeze coming through and I'm just sort of sitting down and taking in, the atmosphere around me. Also with some of the guitar playing in this one, I think it was leaning more towards the Eagles, a bit of a southern, like a more folky, slightly folky sound. And again, the singer's voice, something I appreciate about music from this era is that they pronounce so well. It's super easy to understand everything they're saying, and it goes along with, the sense of balance and space in the music, right? If it's not crowded, if it's just everything the right distribution, then you're gonna hear the singer, and I think that's very pleasant when you're able to just hear the lyrics and you don't have to kind of like squint your eyes and your ears, or pull up the captions. Very nice. I reacted to a singer a long time ago, and his name was Lobo. If anyone knows about him, kind of similar. His voice, like his the reaction I did to him like stuck out to me. I was just like, man, Lobo. In my head, I'm like, this guy, I love this guy's voice, and hopefully, people request more songs by Lobo because I've only heard one, but yeah, it's that same vibes here. Okay, next up, If, the shortest title ever.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me.
Like right there, that's such a good example of how he goes from like his chest voice to his head voice. I think when he's talking and like that, very smooth with like the waves of the voice.
Yourself on me. If a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop with all things spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would simply fly away.
Who said romance is dead? Clearly, these guys knew it. They knew what they were talking about. I mean, did you hear those lines? If a man could be in two places at once, I would be with you tomorrow and today. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. That is that you could make any girl fall with that line. That is like I'm impressed. Um, and then the type is a very like very romantic and like you're kind of floating. Their music in general, I feel like I am on the clouds. Baby, I want you. Okay.
Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you.
I knew it.
You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm a crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection, giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through my darkest hour. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all the while I never really knowing why. Lately I'm a praying that you'll always be a staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by. Then you came along and made me laugh and made me cry. You taught me why. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. Oh, it took so long to find you, baby. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you.
I literally feel like I am falling for these guys in real time, and I'm a straight man. But just the way they're going about this music, it's like I took a love potion or something like that, and my mind is now just blank, no information. All I know is bread.
And Aubrey was her name,
Aubrey.
a not so very ordinary girl or name. But who's to blame for a love that wouldn't bloom, for the hearts that never played in tune, like a lovely melody that everyone can sing. Take away the words that rhyme, it doesn't mean a thing. And Aubrey was her name, tripped the light and danced together to the moon. But where was June? No, it never came around. If it did, it never made a sound. Maybe I was absent or was listening too fast, catching all the words but then the meaning going past. But God, I miss the girl, and I'd go 1,000 times around the world just to be closer to her than to me. And Aubrey was her name. I never knew her, but I loved her just the same. I loved her name. Wish that I had found a way and the reasons that would make her stay. I have learned to lead a life apart from all the rest. I can't have the one I want, I'll do without the best. How I miss the girl, and I'd go 1,000,000 times around the world just to say she had been mine for a day.
What the? No, how? Oh no! Why would you play that at the end of this? Fatal mistake. It's like if you took the Beatles, the Eagles, and the Carpenters, and you blended them together, but then kind of tamed them, made them more, like with a buffer and mellow, and a bit more sleepy and lovey-dovey. That's Bread. First things first, we hit the like. Does Bread have a channel? Bread Band. They have the topic channel. Okay, I'll subscribe to that. I was getting, man, it is 12:30 a.m. So, I'm usually active at this time, but this was making me sleepy in the best possible way. Not like, oh, I was drifting away, but deliberately. Like, this song was just taking me up, lifting me by my shoulders, right? Some heavenly force, and just carrying me with him up into the heavens. I think I connect a lot with this band because I consider myself a hopeless romantic, and all these songs were pretty much about, love, and everything I do, I do it for you, Bryan Adams. But I bet Aubrey is kicking herself right now, wherever she is. She's saying, how could I do this? How could I leave Bread? Well, too late, but now you get a song written about you. Yeah, this was beautiful. This was a dreamy experience. I'm gonna have to check out more Bread. They probably went underrated, because if they were around in this era, I mean, the 1970s, as you guys are well aware, Maybe the best decade of music. So much going on. Incredible music left and right, different genres. People were, exploding, musicians, bands. And so I think there was a lot of excitement and energy in this era. And since they are like the total opposite, they are more mellow. It's almost like the music you would think about from the early 60s or maybe even, 50s, that kind of like, okay, relax, before it all got, it exploded. And I'm thinking about the drastic difference of musicians in this era. For example, I recently have reacted to Frank Zappa. Compare Bread to Frank Zappa, or like Uriah Heep, or some of Black Sabbath. Some of these guys just like polar opposites, but still, I think, you know, none better than the other. There was just different worlds. Each band that I'm discovering here and diving into, they are just their own planet. And today I have discovered Planet Bread. Let me look up a little bit information here. Bread was an American soft rock band from Los Angeles, California. They had 13 songs chart on the Billboard Hot 100 between 1970 and 1977. The band was fronted by David Gates with Jimmy Griffin and Rob Royer. Even their names, I'm like, yep, you're part of Bread. David, Jimmy, and Rob. Active from 1968. I wonder how long they went, maybe all the way up to the 80s perhaps? Well, either way, I am here for it. Guys, if you have suggestions, feel free to comment, subscribe, hit the like, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.